Hi guys, and welcome to the second part of my playthrough with Pokemon Sword, but I can only use wrong type. And today we will go to the stadium and get the cutscene of the gym leaders, except for Pierce, and it's not there. And if there are time, I will try to make it to the B fight. But mostly we're gonna learn about the Poke Center, even though we already know what it does. Uh, get more teammates for the grass gym, and possibly preparing for the water gym. And hopefully we get the Pokemon we need. And also, like, I know there's been a between this part and the first part has been a bit long. I kind of frankly forgot I was supposed to do this a couple of weeks ago, and been a bit stressed out to try find more work besides YouTube. Since until I can get YouTube going, I still kind of need more work to be able to support myself. But today we're just gonna have fun, play around, and hopefully dress up our character a bit better. Yeah, we don't need to know about Poké Center. Hopefully everyone who watch this knows what the Poké Center and Pokemon do. Alright then, yes, do a little heal. So we save point in case something happens. I always go here and buy a little stuff. Like potions. We start with 5. Easy enough. And yes, well, let's head out. And now I don't need to talk to her. I can do that off screen. And here we go and take this. Our Pokédoll, so we can run. If unfortunately we run into a Pokemon we should not be able to catch or survive an encounter with. Alright, let's see. Don't think so. These are the better ones. Not good shoes yet. Remove the hat. No. What? Huh. I fixed that. Well, then we keep the red shirt on. Apparently nothing here I wanted, so yes, leave. Well, at least we got the hat off. I mean, I know in the beginning of the Pokemon games, we always had a hat. But I think ever since like Sun and Moon, the hat has not been good on the player. Oh, Gym Jellyfish, yeah. And now we get a bit know about that, then we try to get endorsed by Leon. Well, he didn't want to, so now we're gonna get to someone that might give us endorsement or talk Leon into that. Let's see. There we have an item. A revive. Always good to have. And now we're at Route 2. Yeah, maybe. I just like Hop's reaction every time Leon shows up. It's just, why are you surprised? I mean, isn't that nice? Give you 20 more Pokeballs? Alright, now that's done. Now we need to... Damn it. Well, it's not the Pokemon I wanted, but we're going with the Nuzlocke and counter rules, so I'm gonna have to try to catch this one. So we go with a water gun. Not bad, not bad. I think one more water gun should do the trick. Ooh, that was close. If that was a crit, I would have lost my encounter. Let's throw a Pokeball. There we got it. Alright. It was not the Pokemon we wanted. We wanted actually to try to catch a Shootle, since we technically need that for the Gracium. So, a female Rookidee. That's hard. Think... go with the Greek god Hera. Alright. Now when that's done, let's go fight our first wild trainer. Let's go. Squabit against Zoopzap. See, I think we can go with Growl first. And that does not much. Stab water gun. And I have been thinking about how to deal with the Leon in the end of this playthrough. And I think, since I can't really go with a full team that's weak to his Pokemon, since he doesn't have a type specialty, I think I would go with normal types just to have don't have anything that is super effective against his Pokemon, so it's just be neutral. And because he's in Aegislash, will be resistance and immunities going in there, so. But that was the best thing I can come up with. If you guys have a better idea, I'm all for it, and we'll see how things goes. A small Pokeball, 2 potions. Oh yeah, could be smart to use those to heal. And to make sure everyone gets a good training. Oh yeah, maybe we should check our new member. Not the greatest nature for Hera. Not good. Oh, is this? Yeah. 3 Pokeballs. Let's fight. Cute and strong. I mean, I guess our characters in this game are cute for their age. Oh, you're choosing the Pokemon I wanted to catch. Well, Tail Whip. Probably should have bought some Oran Bears before. Oopsie! Let's just stab one. Well done. It's gonna be a hard fight. I'm guessing it's gonna be... Don't quit and we survive. Whew. Yeah. Let's go with Hera. Yeah. Alright. 2 levels here and there. Now we are beating you. Let's go back and buy some more bears. I mean, it's not much, but it's always good to have that early on. So I'm guessing I'm doing a lot of things to make time. And I would say I'm still kind of getting used to doing this kind of videos, so if I'm not talking as much as I probably should, just wait until I get more comfortable with this. Let's buy the whole shebang, 10 of each. I mean, I'm playing as a smart trainer, not a dumb, I hope. And let's get back. Let's see. Don't know what the shaking is. That could be good. Alright then. mean, if I see a shooter, I will still run into it. I probably should, in case it's a shiny. No, I would say my shiny luck is real bad. Even the magic of falling PM7 doesn't really help, but I hope it helps the other guys. Not shiny. Let's just get this over with. The last little battle of wild trainers. A Billybab. Blipbug, not Billybug. I can even read the names correctly. Tail Whip. Yeah, you can struggle ball all you want. That's not really helpful. And then we tackle. Already first time I used them, Hornbear, is get clutched. Ooh. I actually forgot about that ability. I think that's actually the first time I see Chunky's ability in action. That's cool. XP! Let's keep. Let's go with attacker right away. Oh no. That's bad. Especially on a slow Pokemon. So let's bring out our strongest one. Alrighty then. We finish up with a water gun. Nice and quick. A repel. Could be nice. Well, if we didn't catch that one, we could have fished. But let's meet the professor. Alien, you don't have to rush science. It's never a good idea to rush science. Man, my speech pattern is bad today. By the way, guys, what do you like of the background for today's video with the different pictures and stuff like that, or do you like it with the Arcana background instead? Let me know in the comments below, so I can maybe focus my playthrough videos, or all my videos with the Arcane ground. And here comes the scolding. Well, the most kind scolding you can get. So now we're gonna have had another battle with each other just to prove again to Leon that we are worthy of his endorsement. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, sure, he wants stronger trainers, but he also like want making sure like his little brother and his friend, aka rival, gets to have like a little time exploring the region and get some experience. I mean, I kind of like that idea. And like with the Pokemon table RPG I'm playing, we have that as well with the, like, yeah, you start your journey at 16, not 10 or 11, like you do in the main series games. Because, like, come on, I don't, no parent would ever just, oh, you got a pet now, go out to catch more, bye. When they're that young, you don't really have that comfort and understanding about the responsibilities at that age. You should focus on studying and playing with your friends, nothing else. Alright, before we start, let's give all of them a Norenberry, just in case. And that's, since I probably think he's gonna start with his Rulo, if I remember correctly. But also start with a new Pokemon. I'm prepared. I'm guessing we're just gonna go straight through the wild area, heal, and then just do the cutscene, if I see the time correctly. Alright, hop. Let's hop to it. Don't break your Pokeball. I mean, you should get strong when you journey, right? Ouch. Okay, I'll level up. Nice. Home class. Score Bunny. We cannot use you. So, hurrah! Let's Leer first. Ooh, no. Okay, why? Let's see. A sharpness boosts attack and accuracy. Huh. Let's just pack. Hmm, makes sense. Just keep pecking. Oh, faster? Okay, chunky. This is not doing much damage. It's still -1 defense though. Oh no. Let's do another tail whip. Okay, lowers his defense again, I mean. Let's go. Era. Maybe I should read what that unburn does. Okay, makes. I thought it was making me not able to eat my berry, but luckily I misremembered that ability. Now Scorbunny is done. Now we just have his flip bug left. Oh, a rookie. I have completely forgot everything. Switch. Since it's that, I don't need to worry too much about that. Yeah, definitely close. I mean, it's more close just brings to like I'm not using super effective Pokemon type correctly in this playthrough. You are neutral or you weak to that type when it comes to the rivals and gym leaders. Well, trainers I don't really care too much, but this because it's hard to remember which type to use. Yep. Letter of endorsement. Yeah, I'm just gonna click through all this because we have most of us have already played through this game multiple times, so we know exactly what they're saying. So I don't need to read through it. Easier to click through, especially since I don't have the software to edit my videos. I wish for my Pokemon journey to be like they always are, without any loss ever. And Hop, you're not supposed to say your wish out loud. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like very energetic and hopeful friends and rivals, because that makes a journey more happy. It's not like in earlier games where your rivals was technically an asshole to you and give you strike whenever time he could, or if you forgot what it was supposed to be, ambushes you without you able to heal your Pokemon, which happened a few times. But luckily, in those early days, I was very adamant of having my Pokemon at certain levels, so I kind of grinded a bit too much. So when I forgot where they were and they ambushed me, my Pokemon was at least 10 to 12 levels higher, and their Pokemon was easier to win. Yeah, because like I think from Gen 1 up to Gen 4, I always had this rule on myself that between every single gym, my Pokemon was supposed to be 10 levels higher than previous one. So when I faced Brock, for instance, all my Pokemon was level 10. Then with Misty it was level 20, and so on and so on. So I was always somewhat way stronger than my rival was, even though he maybe had more Pokemon than me. Well, at least what he says in text. When you fight him, he never really has it. Like I said, Hop is the only one I know where you start with lesser Pokemon in your rival. Otherwise, there's always one-on-one and stuff like that. There's the next battle. If you maybe go with a Nuzlocke, you might not have more Pokemon in him. You might have less, you might have equal numbers. But otherwise, yeah, it's only Sword and Shield where the rival starts with the upper hand in the numbers. Right, we have talked to them, we have an item. Let's go through train and let's go to the wild area. And by the way, when it comes to the wild area, I have decided like now I can only have one Pokemon there, but if after every gym battle, I am allowed, if I want to go for a raid and try to catch Pokemon that way. Because the wild area is very big and technically has multiple sections. So, but to make it less complicated and less time consuming, I will just do this like now I can catch one Pokemon and I can go back to the wild area and try to catch Pokemon through raids. But only after each batch I get. And, whoops. I'm still trying to get used to like running through the game holding the Joy-Con, because I never really use the Joy-Cons in this way. I usually just hold the entire console near. Alright. Da 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 da. Yes, the train, the train. Yay, got Swift. What is a decent move early on since it never misses. And for my Pokemon that has better special attack stat than physical, it's a good start. So just let head in. Oop. Let's talk to our parents and get our camping gear. Say goodbye. Yep. You keep telling yourself that, Hop. But as we all know, it's us that's gonna be the new champion. More like I gonna be. Next champion is gonna be Oxman. Your family has held that title for long enough. It's time for a new family to claim the title of champion. Now that would be an interesting take to have a rivalry. Rivalry. Jesus Christ. Right or your rivals. I can't really get that word out I want to, but I'm guessing you can catch my drift. It's like this could be a good thing to have between the rivals. Like, oh yeah, our family histories of the characters and the rivals has been switching the championship title between the families. That would be a fun way of doing Pokemon games. Though it would be technically you can still do it in a kid-friendly way and good. Like, yeah, we're still happily friends, but there's a friendly rivalry going on between the families. Or you can have like slightly go back to that when the rival is a bit of a jerk to you. Yay! I get a Pikachu! Oh, I got a female one. Nice. What to name her? Ah, I know it. Nora. Flash's daughter. And yes, we get an Eevee too. Not really gonna use them because they're gift Pokemon and they can't evolve. But they're nice. Male Eevee. For some reason I just wanna have it done. Don't ask me how it just came to me. Have it done. No, it was not. Man, I can aim correctly. We have 5 Pokédolls. Yeah! And boom! Heading to a wild area. And since it's getting a bit late, I will just run through the wild area. I might not catch a Pokemon today. But let's go ahead and get this cutscene out. Yeah, that sounds rough. Yeah, that's a big area. And it looks very beautiful, I have to say. Alright. I think we'll run them. Like I said, I'm just gonna run straight through. Just to keep timing a bit less awkward. Ah! Well, we got our encounter. Guessing camera can't really focus. Yeah, let's try it. Pressing B to help catch. I mean, when Purple says something, you probably should trust him. Alrighty then. So we got a Krabby. And let's name this Krabby Vex. Why not? Alright. We have our encounter. Can look through this area sometimes later. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't have what's usually otherwise this woman is usually good to give us stuff that we can sell for money. But we got there. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. This is gonna be my longest video ever. But I might take this on. I will try to keep it to a half an hour each time. Because I know these longer videos I'm not really ready for, thanks to my gear, and nervous is actually to make these videos. And also, like, I know many Pokemon fans is more used to it, more streamlining playthrough videos. So it's gonna be another cutscene here. Yes. Ah, now we get in the information and we can send Pokemon to do jobs for us. Give some XP and gives our money. Sometimes even items as a thank you. And here's that, which I will modify off camera. And since we're gonna have to do endorsement, do a battle before we get the cutscene and meet the gym leaders, it's gonna take a bit more while. Check boxes. Yes. Oh, we had. It's me not keeping track of how many Pokemon I have. So we're just gonna do this little bit of getting to that stadium, face Team Gel, then had a cutscene, and then we will end it there. We just need to talk to Leon and get the Mystic Water item. And also during off screen I will get new outfits, so I'll look a bit more decent as a trainer. And it is funny, like when I'm playing video games of any form of kind, I'm actually more into having my character being fashionable, stylish, than I am normally outside of games. Like normally I just put on the first shirt I see in my closet and just put it on basically after I'm showering and brushing my teeth. I'm not the guy that usually cares so much about how stylish I look. But in cases I'm like, why not be the fashion nerd in a sense? Like if I ever could get that job to voice act a character for video games, I think I would go with a character that's over like a fashion snob. I don't know. It's either that or the really broody one that punch people before it even needs to punch people. Yes, it's a big hole. And here's B. Now, frankly, it would be fun to voice play him, if I could. Because with B, I could actually try to use my most noble British accent I could. That always seems like I have something up my butt. Because that's how I actually imagine B to sound like. He's very high tier snob. Like, yeah, everyone else is beneath me kind of Brit. Oh. Yeah, this text is... I think I would go with 14, since that's my favorite number. When I did play sports, I always try to get the number 14 shirt. Yep, let's run. Thank you. Usually when I play for myself, I run around this entire city, grab Pokeballs, items, buy stuff, and catch. Or is fish, you see if I can get something I don't already got. So technically next part, we could try to fish up another water Pokemon. Either Sure or Magikarp. And here we'll tell where we get small information about the Galas legends with a statue that is the proof of human tampering with history. So I'm guessing Shieldbert and Sorbert's parents twisted end to this story. Will you be alright? Alright. Let's take care of Team Gel. Oh. I'm so scared. And no, I'm not scared of them. I'm more scared of if I were in that room, I would be more scared of being becoming deaf and actually be scared of them. Because those kind of horns are loud. Oh no! Paralyzed! Hmm. Down with you. Oh, you're dusting the floor, are you? That kind of you, but probably shouldn't use that fan roll of your favorite Pokemon trainer as a dusting equipment. Doesn't seem like the right thing to do if you're a fan of her. Boom. That's panda, panda, panda. Alright, hit level 12 and hit level 9. A water pulse. Yes, thank you. See, your special attack is still better, so let's go take away bind. And thankfully, I don't really understand why Salvo can learn bind. Is that because of the tail? Has to be. Yeah, keep dusting. You did a good job dusting the floor. You shouldn't do Pokemon battles. Being a little bit of an ass? Yes. Thank you, Hop. Let's take care of the last two so we can sleep and then go for the welcome ceremony. A duster and a screamer. You know, It's funny when you realize something you should have realized a very long time ago. When you're starting clothes and hops, sort of like you actually get that old rivalry between like red and blue. I don't know why I didn't catch that before or earlier on, or I just forgot I catch it. But nah, I probably didn't catch it from now. You can do what you want. Down with the fox. Now let's go with Junior Kiss. The rock star. Like, of all, like, regional variant there is, I would say I love, like, Alolan Ninetales and stuff like that. But Galarian Zigzagoon took, like, extremely 3-step back and you just said, wow, that's cool. And yeah, I love the group Kiss, so having a Pokemon technically based on them, that was cool. Really got my rock heart pumping, you know? And now, Marnie. Oh, you're busted now, folks. That's okay. We all know fans can be eccentric, or in Team Yell's case, extremely eccentric. But what they're doing is not doing a favor for Marnie, because technically they try to scare away potential good rivals that can make her grow as a trainer. Luckily, not good at the job, so that's that. And yes. Hop training his Pokeball throws. I would say the animation when he's doing that is like he's trying too hard to throw the Pokeball. Maybe you saw a video of Ivor. Oh look, this universe version of an Ivor. Yeah, if you throw Pokeball hard enough, you don't have to fight them with your own Pokemon to catch them because you will knock them out. Alright. Now, let's just sit back. And watch the welcome ceremony. Now, I know many people like kind of complain that you could buy like the uniform based on types, but you cannot use them in the gym challenges, which is a fair argument. But I also see like, yeah, everyone that's in the challenge should have the same uniform because you haven't won the challenge yet. So during this lengthy tournament, you're still a player, not a challenge. That didn't sound right. So like, sure, I wish I could use like the bug uniform stuff like that while I'm doing gym challenges, but I don't understand the reason. Like, no. You can have personalized after this Pokemon League challenge. And time for the gym leaders. And here they come. Now we have 2 out of 3 of my favorite gym leaders here. I like Nessa. I like B because finally I would like to see the Ice gym leader instead of the Rock gym leader in this game. But if it was that, I bet that many of us would not have played Shield. I don't know, guys, but let me know in the comments below if you prefer the Rock gym leader in Sword and Shield or the Ice gym leader, and vice versa, the Bead or the guy that has the Ghost types gym. So that could be a common question. Which are the 2 gyms where you can have different gym leader facing you would you like to have in a remake of the game, or a third game where you can actually choose which one to fight? So in the 4th gym, we rather have Bead or a Spooky Boy. Or at the 7th gym, or a 6th gym, we rather have the Ice gym leader or the Rock gym leader. And we have our little conversation here. Meet Mr. Rossman in person. He's playing things. Like, you thinking of with something how he words things even here. You can't have it easily that he would be the main bad guy, basically. Or were you surprised when Chairman Rose was revealed to be the main baddie? And this is something, sometimes the, I don't know, boring part of it's very boring, but also like, why I would have this long talking cutscenes. And there we have it, folks. Well, thank you for watching this part all the way through, if you did. And if you did watch in this video to the end, comment Usopp. And I know you have watched this video through and through. And if you like this video and want to see more of me, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when new videos with me comes up. Until then, bye!